Hello, we are back with this early morning live session. We are here with this early morning live session. Yes, I'm taking questions. Yep, if you're here, say hi in the comment. Waiting for you to get in so we can get started. A lot going on with this immigration news. At some point yesterday, I thought there's nothing going on. Then I realized a lot is going on. So really a lot going on. Just waiting for you to get in. Say hi in the comment. Yes, we got one person. Say hi in the comment. Hello. Bless, bless, bless. Hello, how are you? What are you up to? App, apps customer. Oh yeah. Hello, how are you? We're here with this live session, latest immigration news. Uh, Hi, Divine Mafi. Okay, Divine Mafi. Hi, how are you? We're here with this latest immigration news live session. We are going to be talking about the latest immigration news. I'm going to share my screen and share some news. Lot of drama going on, with this immigration. Sometimes I wonder, am I in the right profession? Sometimes, trust me, I wonder that too. So we're gonna get started. Let me share my screen with you. Um, yes, 10 people. Yeah, if you have a question, just drop it in the comment. After I share my screen. Okay, so okay, let me share my screen. So if you can hear me when I'm sharing my screen, just say yes. Oh, yeah, you hope so. I hope so too. I always hope the best for you. Okay, I hope so too. Oh, this one is good win. How long it takes USCIS reopening the case after immigration judge terminated removal proceedings? The first question is: did you send them that letter to reopen the case? If yes, then you give them at least 60 days. That's what I will do, or 45 days, and then call them and see where they are in the reopening of the case. Yes, give them at least 60 days or 45 days before you call them. Um, that's exactly one of my clients too. We just terminated removal proceeding. We sent that letter, that order of the immigration judge, and the letter telling them, well, now you can reopen the case. But we haven't heard from them, so I'm giving them at least 45 days. Then I'll call to follow. Usually within 60 days, 60 to 90 days, they should do it. Um, but nowadays, you never know with USCIS. But I'll share some tools with you at the end, okay? Got good wins. Take it till the end. I'll share some tools on how you can follow up with them. Okay, so let's start with the first drama, okay? Well, the first drama is that I don't know if you know about this H-1B visa lottery drama going on. Immigration Service likely to change H-1B visa lottery. Why? Because a lot of people uh, had to duplicate, pretty much cheating, really, to be honest with you. They had to duplicate their applications so they can have a chance to winning at this H-1B visa lottery. You know, because it's not really based on merit, as you know, or you have to actually be selected by USCIS. Um, then undergo this labor certification requirement. And somebody really said to me last time that I don't like this H-1B visa. I feel like it's just a slavery type of visa for workers. Then you're stuck with the same employer, and when you want to change the employer, it's another issue. Anyway, but this is what's going on. According to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, H-1B registration set a record for fiscal year 2024 due to multiple entries for the same individual. Yeah, that's cheating, really, which will likely cause the agency to change the H-1B lottery process. That's why they have to change it, because they receive applications, but then they realize that most of them were just duplicates. Some people applied 3 times, 4 times just to get a chance to be selected, and end up not being selected because of it. So what a waste. Anyway, reforms could increase the selection rate in next year's lottery. However, attention to the registration process obscures a more fundamental issue. USCIS data show that due to the low annual H-1B limit, over 70% of H-1B registrations for fiscal year 2024 will have been rejected, even if the beneficiaries with multiple registration were excluded from lottery. You see, so it's pretty much just like a waste of time to do that. Anyway, so there was a significant increase in registration. USCIS reported at least 780 and 8084 H-1B registration for fiscal year 2024, an increase of 61% over the 483,927 registration for fiscal year 2023. Okay, like a jump. USCIS uses a lottery whenever companies file more than H-1B application than the annual limit. So basically, that's what's going on. This fiscal year 2024, 14.6% of eligible people that were selected. Then, based on National Foundation for American Policy analysis of government data compared to 26.9% of last year, and 43.8% for fiscal year 2022. And 2021, it was 46.1%. But this year, remember, only 14.6%. Because of this duplication, people don't have to do that. You see, now the chances of winning was actually less, but what can you do? So that's what's going on. Then they said that next year they're going to change the process, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they said that it's because of multiple registrations submitted for the same individual. Okay. It is not against the law or immigration rule to have multiple job offered, but it's just make it less chance, because you see how it went from 41% to 14% of selection or unselected individual, you see. So anyway, then they went ahead. You can go ahead and read this article. Basically, the moral of the story here is that next year they have to improve their system so they can give people a better chance. Okay, so let's move on to the major news. What's going on at the border? Yeah, DHS provides plan for changes after Title 42 ends, because with this Biden administration, we have a problem at the border, because first they didn't want the Title 42, then they start using it and defending it in court, just like Trump did. Now they want to end it, and now the Republicans say why you should end it. But anyway, it's supposed to be ending anytime soon. Now they're putting some measures in place, and those are the things that we are going to be discussing in this video, because it's so important. because we have a lot of people coming from the border. They have to know. Some people have family members too crossing. They have to know what's going to happen in the very near future. Okay, so they have 6 pillars. Okay, border security number 1. What are they going to do? They said that we are surging resources, including personal, transportation, medical support, and facilities to support border operations. Remember that I saw an article where they're saying that they're going to send military troops to help out at the border. As many as 1,500. That's kind of like a lot. But anyway, then they have border security pillar number 2. We are increasing CPB processing efficiency. Okay, custom border patrol processing efficiency and moving with deliberate speed to mitigate potential overcrowding at the border patrol station and to alleviate the burden on the surrounding border communities. They're gonna help out because when the Title 42 is gonna end, then what's gonna happen is a lot of people come because now they were rejecting people based on Title 42 for health reasons. You know that already. Border security pillar 3, we are administering consequences for unlawful entry, including removal, detention, and prosecution. So it's going to be so serious at the border. Unlawful entry, they're going to face removal, detention, and prosecution, like really arrested and being prosecuted. Okay. Then number 4 is we are boosting the capacity of non-governmental organizations, NGOs, to receive non-citizens after they have been processed by CBP and are awaiting the result of the immigration removal proceedings. While they're gonna coordinate with non-profit organizations so that they can help out once somebody's waiting result. Okay. And we are ensuring appropriate coordination with and support for state, local, and community leaders to help mitigate increased impact to their communities. We are targeting and disrupting the transnational criminal organization and smuggler who take advantage of that nonprofit from vulnerable migrants and who seek to traffic drugs into our country. That's what they're going to do. The last one is we are deterring irregular migration south of our border in partnership with the Department of State, other federal agencies, and nations through the Western Hemisphere to ensure that we are sharing the responsibility throughout the region. So it simply means that there is going to be a lot of control. They're going to process according to them effectively, and it just looks like it's going to be a lot of expedited removal. So that's what's going to happen after this Title 42 ends. Okay. Then we have here, this is what I wanted to share really, is that DHS provided plan for change. No, not this one, sorry. Yeah, somebody can look at those. They have tips for supporter and beneficiary of United for Ukraine and processes for Cuban, Haitian tips. Yeah, so for people who are filing, yeah, you can read those tips. What I wanted to say is the lawsuit that's going on right now. I want to talk about the lawsuits. Well, basically, there is a lawsuit going on. Remember that when DHS accidentally released information of some applicants, around 6,000 or 5,000 applicants on their website. Then later on, they said that they're going to mitigate that and perhaps compensate. And then later on, they said they're not going to do it. But anyways, there's a class action lawsuit going on right now. If someone has been affected for it, they have to follow the story. Really, they have to follow the story. That's the main thing going on right now. I wanted to talk about it because it was right here. Don't see where I can find it. But anyway, that was the that's the story. Yeah, that's really the story. There's a lawsuit going on for that. So then I'm gonna take questions. Yeah, let's talk about the tips here that they're giving for Cuban, Haitian, and Nicaragua, Venezuela. Yeah. Okay. What is this saying here? Okay. Duplicate filing for Form I-134A. They say some potential supporters are filing multiple Forms I-130A for the same beneficiary. This adds to our workload. Don't do it. Somebody was trying to ask me that question. Don't do it. Multiple I-134. You're just gonna get your case to get denied because they get really irritated with that. Okay. Then you can check the status. How to check the status of your case. You can check the status here. Uh, So as of January 6th, a supporter must use the Form I-34A instead of Form I-34. That we know. How to avoid delays. Basically, if you wish to be a supporter, review all the information on this Form I-130A before you submit it so you can avoid delay or unnecessary request for evidence. If USCIS confirm your I-130, which means USCIS approve your request to be a supporter, and the beneficiary email is incorrect, they will now receive the email with instruction to set up the online account. So you have to verify the biographical information. Basically, that's what they're saying. If you are a beneficiary, carefully review all the information your supporter enter about before you submit the form, okay? So check misspelling of your name, correct date of birth, mistyped passport number, any typographical errors in what you submit. You will delay your application, can delay the application. So those are just the tips they're trying to tell you as far as processing those USCIS for processing those forms for beneficiaries of United for Ukraine and those parole, humanitarian parole for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguan, and Venezuelan. Those are the tips, okay? What else we can talk about here? Let me see. Clip. See the clip if there's something. Yeah, the Biden administration to let Afghan vacue his new temporary legal status. They're gonna try for but it's not done yet. So this is a story to follow if you are from Afghanistan. It's a story to follow. And then what else? Okay, I guess that's it, right? Let's take questions. Yeah, as we said, Title 42 is rightfully said to end, but are we prepared? So that's the question. So stop sharing. We're gonna take questions. Okay, so what's going on? Let's talk about the questions here. Oh, it says it's saying USCIS now. Okay, Garth Godwin. It's saying USCIS is now review correspondence. Yeah, which means at least they receive it. Now they're reviewing it. Give them at least sometimes. Okay, and pretty much if they actually receive it, they're reviewing it. It means anytime they're up, it's pretty much like it's open. But you can call them, as I said. 45 days, 60 days. You can try to get the ombudsman office involved. Yeah, you can try to get your congressman involved. But really, if they're saying that they're reviewing it, yeah, which means they receive whatever you send to them. Okay, if a person was married before, remarried 2 years later, no, I want her to file first time. Will it help to to what? Oh, to use the same affidavit? Why? No, you should use different apps customer. Just use different affidavit. Why would you use the same affidavit from the for the first marriage? Because the story is different. No, you need to use new affidavit because the story is different. How the same person who wrote the same affidavit from the first marriage can write the second affidavit from the second marriage. You can't use the first affidavit because they're telling a different story. Okay. Is it better to do the new format of bona fide items in color photos card? What do you mean by that? No, just send if it's a document, just send document, print it out or put it as a PDF. Picture has to be in the picture format. PDF has to be document has to be in PDF format. That's what I would think. But anyway, if you are applying online apps customer, if you're applying online, it really gives you the type of format that are acceptable. So we should go with that. Ready. Good morning. How are you? Can you marry your US citizen? The question is, Mr. Task. Well, as long as you are divorced from your previous marriage, you can get married. But the question becomes, well, at the time you get married, are you still experiencing? Oh, you filed I-7 based on cruelty. Yeah, you can get married if you are divorced. Remember, we talked about it yesterday. Are you free to marry? You can only get married if you're divorced from your first marriage. Okay. Facebook user, when will the NVC backlog finish? I don't know. No clue. Yesterday, we talked about it. If you visit our video from last night, we talked about it. The backlog is still going on. When is it going to end? I don't know. But if you can expedite based on your humanitarian reason, it doesn't hurt. Just try. You never know. You might be lucky. Some people are just born lucky, okay? You can try. Anybody else has a question? Yeah, I guess we answer all the questions, right? Mr. Tax, yes, you can get married as long as you are divorced. That's, yeah, you can get married as long as you're divorced. So you gotta be divorced because some people, they're not free to be married. So thank you, Mr. Tax. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Much appreciate. You need to be sharing my video, Mr. Task. You need to share my videos with your friends and family members. And you need to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook page, and Facebook group. All the links are in the description box. Why you're not doing it? We're trying to reach at least 1,000 on those other platforms. Oh, you did? Okay, and then share it with your friends too, so they can follow me too on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook page, Facebook group. That's how we grow the community, you know. The competition is higher out there. We need to grow the community to keep ourselves in business. That's how it works. Okay, that way I'll be doing a lot of videos like this. Any more questions? Anybody has a question? So I think we're done. If there's no more questions, we are done. If somebody else has a question later on, please comment in the comment section. If you need a consultation, again, you can schedule it at your own time by using the link in the description box. Oh, there was somebody who was asking me about adjusting status with withholding of removal. Well, the only time you can do it is if you have a U.S. citizen spouse or U.S. citizen child who turned 21. Yeah, because withholding of removal cats, when somebody has been granted cats, there's nothing really they can do with it except for working. So the only time they adjust that is if they have a U.S. citizen spouse or their child who is a U.S. citizen turned 21, then they can file I-130 with USCIS. Once it's approved, go back to court, reopen the case, terminate removal, and adjust status. Oh, Lisa Castillo, good morning. Love your video. Thank you very much, Lisa Castillo. Please follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook group, and Facebook page. And please share it with your friends too. We're trying to grow here, okay? Do they DNA child when doing adjustment of status? Typically, no. If it's your child and the birth certificate says that, typically, no. The moment they start asking for DNA, if they see something wrong with the birth certificate, it was under hardship reasons. Okay. Under hardship reasons. Now become a little bit debatable, right? Under hardship reasons, you already filed, which is good. Case is still pending. Now you got married to a U.S. Now you can get married to a U.S. citizen. The answer is, will that second marriage affect your application that is pending? I don't think so. Generally not. The moment it's gonna affect it if they start looking at some other stuff and they they see that the hardship that you're claiming is not valid. That's when they start looking into your subsequent marriage. So typically, I would say no. However, you have to be careful in terms of if you're really claiming hardship and you marry a U.S. another person later on, and then if that marriage with the second person doesn't work, you go back to them again and claim a vow again, hardship or something. That's when they start questioning even your first I-751. You see, so that's how you should see it. Okay. Well, I guess we are totally done for today. Totally done. Please share, like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. I guess we got everybody, right? Yeah, we got everybody. Until next time, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Thank you for turning in. Thank you for bless. I hope you got something, right? Thanks for turning in. Okay. Until next time, bye-bye.